What's the good old deal with the good old people? Hit that bell and I'm going to give you mail. Now, if you heard that phrase before, that's because you're tapped into the No Jumper universe, the Jefe effect, hip hop on the West Coast, etc. Now, unfortunately, I do have some terrible news. As much as we want to make the situation as lighthearted as possible and enjoy our days, the alter ego himself, unfortunately, has been apprehended. So here at the Cookout, we talk about all the latest hip-hop news, commentary, music, etc. So it comes none other than our Los Angeles residents, young Ant Jefe. Don't care about nothing with the check say. So yesterday, unfortunately, it has been revealed that he has been arrested, and we got some news as to what happened. So it just dropped recently.
He says there was an argument just before the gunfire, and it all unfolded just steps away from a busy taco stand.
NBC4's Camilla Rambaldi joins us live from the LAPD headquarters after talking with witnesses. Camilla.
Hi, Jonathan and Kathy. Telemundo 52 spoke with the brother of the man who was killed. I also spoke with one man who was working at the taco stand last night. He told me he heard about 7 to 8 gunshots. Let's go ahead and get you to some video from earlier. In this clip, you can see several bullet holes in a fence near the stand. The LAPD says the shooting was reported just before 2 in the morning near the intersection of Holmes and Slauson Avenues. As you mentioned earlier, there are a number of businesses in the area. Police say a man walked toward a car and there was some sort of an argument. Police say the man was then shot and the shooter took off in a car. It is unclear at this point what led up to the argument. The family of the man who was killed has identified him as 30-year-old Deshaun Coleman. They shared a photo of him with our team. Here was more from his family and reaction from a man who was working at the taco stand.
We don't know nothing. All we know, we need justice. He was a good person, a loving person. He took care of everybody.
We hear some people yelling, like yelling bad words, start fighting.
Did you hear the gunshots?
Yeah, I hear the gunshots. I hear like 7 gunshots, and that scares me. I didn't move. I was frozen, like no zero nerves. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know if to run or to stay.
Jordan Guzman told me he has been working at the taco stand for several months and that this was the first time he has seen a shooting in the area. Again, at this hour, police are still looking for the shooter and they do not yet have a description of the suspect's car.
We're going to give you the most updated information and talk about this particular case. Now, Ant Jefe, when you first look at him, you're like, okay, he's a cool dude. You can tell he was active back in the day. But nowadays, he seems like he's more focused on taking care of his family, making content, and being a responsible father, which we salute that. So I said right away, I know he didn't do it immediately. I said from the very beginning, it had to either be someone around him or something from his past years ago. And it looks like that is the case. So what's currently being reported, keep in mind this is new, right? Things can change at any moment. But what's currently being reported is that there's a DP. For those who don't know, he is associated with the 8 Trey Gangsters. So the DP is short for disciplinary, right? So there was someone, not him, that had to get a DP from his hood. So when that happened, allegedly, the DP went wrong. So sources are saying he didn't directly do anything. He just happened to be in the area, right? So because he was in the area and he does have priors, they snatched him up and now they're looking for answers. So fortunately, it looks like there's a DP near a taco stand. Some people got hit. Unfortunately, someone lost their life. Not too many people are talking at this moment, but I guarantee you in the next couple hours or next couple days, not only one, but a series of people will come forward and talk, because that's how it goes. If you arrest a bunch of people, somebody's going to talk. I don't see young Jefe making a statement, but I also don't see him being charged, right? Because, yeah, he may have been there, but he technically didn't do anything. So if other people make statements, clear his name, he should be good, right? So that's the idea behind it. But yeah, man, free him. So he currently has a $1 million bail. And those who don't know, they typically do not get those high numbers if you're not a celebrity, if it's not something serious, right? And a lot of the game is pay to play, right? The fact that they even gave him a bail is positive news for him, because if it was super serious, they more than likely would not even gave him a bail. But he got a bail almost right away. He is still currently incarcerated because, for those who don't know, you need to put up about 10%. So if you got $1 million bail, you need to put up about 100 G's. And the boy 22 said he's not doing it. You know how Adam 22 is. He uses these fools for content, make a couple of dollars off them, and he discards them. You see what he did to AD. You see what he did to T-Rail. He put house phones business out there when he was with the with the transmissions. I gotta watch my language. Cam girl, she said, stop mentioning my name, please. He kept mentioning her for years. Adam 22, you know he don't care about his staff like that. He sees them as replaceable and expendable. Mark my words. If something were to happen to young Ant Jefe, which we do not want to happen. I mean, we love his laugh. He's a cool dude, laid back dude. He brings a lot of energy, a lot of street presence, a lot of knowledge, things outside of the streets, no jumper. He's not just a street individual like they try to put him in a box. But if something were to happen to him, I guarantee you Adam 22 would look for a replacement. He might bring 4 extras back, right? He just needs somebody from the blue team. And watch how fast he replaces them and gets somebody else new there, man. This fool don't really care about them like that. But prayers up to the family, to the victim, everybody impacted by this. It's a very serious situation. Hopefully it's just a misunderstanding, and shout out to the family. I definitely wish them the best. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, comment, etc. I appreciate the support. We got more content coming soon. I'll keep y'all updated with the story.
Hostile care package inbound.